what's up, y'all? Uh, Welcome to Aspects Land of a Changing Man. My name is Gold. Bring you another episode. If you want to hit me up, at MPLSMIKID is my Twitter. Gold Washington is my Facebook. Aspects Land of a Changing Man is the Facebook page for this podcast. Uh, MPLSMIKID at Yahoo or gmail.com. MPLSMIKID if you want to hit me up on Instagram. Thank you guys for coming here and being here to listen to another episode. I wasn't here yesterday due to personal reasons, but I'm back again to bring you another one, and I hope you guys like it. And thank you for the support with everyone that's been there listening to this page, liking the page, and continuing to listen and hoping that it makes some changes in some lives. I feel like today we live in a corporate world. So a lot of things that happen today are built off the way that corporations work. The one thing that I feel like corporations do these days that they did not do in the past is want you to show that you're able to bring the numbers to them. Uh, it happens a lot as far as businesses. You'll ask for help, but then when it comes to everyone seeing and wanting to help you, it really doesn't happen until you show that you can get the business, or you can get the numbers that they want to, or you got the type of things that they want to put their names on it. Corporations really started to come around to doing this lately. They didn't do this in the past. When it came to like music, um, crews out there, or labels out there that um, people used to be able to go to see if they want to get signed, and they used to have like nobody but sound good. Okay, you could spit good lyrics. You sound like you're for the radio. Okay, we're going to try to build you into a representable person as far as on our record label. you know um it was, if you sounded good, you looked good, or um, you had some type of skill that they felt like they could benefit off of, they would say, okay, we're going to build you from the ground up and hope that you bring us the numbers you that we believe that you'll be able to put off. So we had a lot of companies that were doing that, and I felt like they got away from that uh, lately, because a lot of things were happening as far as the internet. Uh, when it came to streaming and music, they weren't going to try to find someone to build from the ground up. They were going to try to find the people that already had the numbers. If you were getting streams, you were already doing shows, you already had music out there, you had fans already. Then they would come to you and say, okay, now that you have shown us that you were able to stand on your own in this field, now we want to put the business, the money into you. Now we feel like you're able to bring us what we want you to bring because you already have that. And I see a lot of people actually use that in today's culture when it comes to a relationship. Not saying that it's bad, because it's good to have standards on you, but I don't see a lot of relationships still working in that in the way that people feel like it's supposed to work for them because they've done that. The first thing I think that is a problem is that people come into a relationship hoping for a good relationship. They're not looking for the forever part. They're just hoping that um, they can get into a relationship that might move into them wanting to be with that person forever. In the past, people didn't look at that. They were looking for forever. I want to be with you forever, and that's what we want to do. Today, we're looking at, okay, well, in a relationship, let's see how it goes. Okay, well, I got feelings for you now. Let's see how that goes. All right, we moved in together. Let's see how that goes. All right, now I'm hoping if we get engaged, that's exciting. Let's see how this goes. And there's so much stuff that people actually put into a relationship as far as a ex to get out of it. So when you have all these things to get you out of a relationship, it's basically giving you a chance to find something wrong with that person, to not be in a relationship with them forever and move on to the next person and hope that you find the foreverness in them. I agree that people should have standards on their relationships. I agree with that. As far as what you feel that you deserve to have in a relationship, um, but the one thing that I don't agree on is saying that somebody's not ready for a relationship because of the fact that they lack in something, and there may be somebody out there that can help them with that, or to give them the confidence to be able to get there with their help. You know, I feel like a lot of people have forgotten that they weren't able to get to where they wanted to be without anyone else's help. And that has made them think because they have gotten there at a earlier time that everybody else is supposed to be at where they're at, which is not true because we're not. We may be all in the same race, but we're not given the same track. Everybody may be given um, some people are given the skills or the help or the tools to be able to become as successful as they are, but it's not given to everyone. So um, and you as a person, even though you feel like because you have everything that financially puts you on a level, may not be ready for a relationship with someone as well. I've been there and seen someone that has had everything that a person feels like they should have to be successful, but mentally was not ready to last in a relationship. They had all the things, they had their own house, their own car, a good job. They had loving and caring when it came to feelings, but when it came to fixing problems, it became a selfishness that they did not know that they had. They did not know how to fix a problem. They did not know how to be patient with a person. They did not know how to actually look at this and say, this may be my fault or this may be my problem, and I need to learn how to fix this, and that's something that I want to do. And that's a lot because the other person, which was me, was not. I was on my way to be financially stable. I was on my way to having things that I needed because of the person that I was with, which was great because they seemed like they had everything that uh, it was to be a wife, except for when it came to, problem solving, when it came to letting the person know what they're lacking in, and how to fix the problem. It became a battle of selfishness when it came to that situation. So the person that wasn't stable was mentally ready for a relationship, but the other person that was financially stable wasn't. And that's why I asked today on my Facebook to people, what does it take to actually be ready to be in a relationship? Because I feel like no matter what, somebody could be lacking in something. If you're not married or um, if you're not in a really committed relationship, there may be something that you lack in as far as mentally or, emotionally or financially that um, keeps you from being able to be in a relationship with someone for a long period of time. And there may be someone that can stand through that and, be able to last in that relationship, but it takes two to tango. If one person can work on the problems and be able to try to fix it, the other person has to be able to want to work on the problems and try to fix it. If you can't work together to be able to fix it, then yeah, you won't last. Or if some person isn't willing to put in the look at the aspect of forever, then yes, you won't be able to last. If you're going to quit, you won't last because you're quitting. That's the key word, quit. So for me, it doesn't matter, where you're at as far as mentally, as far as physically, as far as financially, that makes you ready for a relationship. It's where the other person is as far as where they want to get to. If you're both at a level where financials is bad, you know, and you're willing to work on that together, then you're able to last. You know, if you guys are mentally hurt, someone's been hurt in the past, and they still show the scars of that, or emotionally they had something done to them where it scars them for life, and you're both willing to work to fix that problem, then that's a relationship that can last. Is the ones that look at it and say, well, if you are willing to try to fix it, so am I. We can both fix this problem together. If you're not able to do it together, then that's what um, that's what breaks up a relationship. If one person is going to go on their selfishness and go do what they want to do instead of staying with a person and fixing whatever problem that they both may have, then you can't get to the place where you both need to be. If you're not able to communicate in the way where you're showing that you both want to be in this relationship, then yes, it will end, and it will end fast. In the Bible, it talks about the fruits of the spirit, and I think that when it comes to relationship, you need all. I don't know how many numbers. I know how many it is. I know how the names of them, but I don't remember how many it is. So I'm gonna count it out. Um, the things you need to have a successful relationship is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. So that's nine things that you need. And I think that in every relationship you need that too. The biggest thing that you need to have is patience. You need to have patience with the person as far as being in a relationship with them and something going wrong. Because if you don't have the patience to to be with them while they are trying to fix whatever problem that they may have, then yeah, you're going to end. But then the person that you get with next could have the same problem. So you're not going to be patient with them either. And you're just going to keep jumping from people because of the fact that your patience is wearing out very early. So you have to have patience with the person that you're with. Because if they're going through a thing, you're going to want to find out. You're going to want to be patient with them, because you may find out that you have a problem that you want someone to be patient with you with as well. You need to learn self-control, to practice on that. A lot of us need to learn how to get the self-control that we need to be able to be in a relationship. You As far as our lust for other people in a relationship, our anger, the way that we talk to our partners, the way that we treat our partners in other people's presence, and in angry situations, in problematic situations, we gotta learn to have self control over ourselves in that, to be able to help ourselves fix the problem. Yeah. Those two things are the biggest things that you actually need in a relationship, because it's not going to be all peaches and cream when it comes to a relationship. Not everything is going to be beautiful. Not everybody's going to be perfect. And not everyone's going to have the perfect type of life. So, I mean, if a person owns their own business and somehow something goes wrong and they lose everything that they have, what are you going to do? Are you going to leave? Or are you going to help them build it back up to where you guys are able to get that successful life that you thought that was going to last forever?